I chose Perfect Practice because this was potentially an overwhelming experience for me, and I needed a company who were confident that they could do it and they could guide me through this process. And Perfect Practice was able to do that really from the get-go.
So with the practice, we wanted to create a really lovely waiting environment. So we actually divided the space into two. We've got the general waiting space for burns patients, and then we've also done a lounge type residential feel for the more cosmetic aesthetic patients. We did a built-in TV unit here, as well as a refresh station, so patients have got a really beautiful space for them to help themselves to a drink and enjoy themselves while they wait.
Thinking about the highlights, it was the planning meetings, thinking about how we were actually going to take my vision and how I worked into the reality of a working clinic. And actually that was fascinating from my point of view in terms of the creativity that I was given, but also the opportunity to look at different colour palettes and textures and all that sort of stuff, which was totally new to me, but I thought a fantastic part of the whole experience.
So with the reception counter, we decided to go with a standing height so the staff members had a bit more privacy when the people are in the waiting area. Another strategic thing that we did as well was hide the practice manager's office behind this beautiful timber batten screen on the wall, which hides the door and the window. We also did this recovery area, which has a bit more of a darker, moodier feel, so patients didn't have to go straight back to the waiting space at the front. We've then got the sterilisation space, which we strategically positioned in between the two procedure rooms. So we've got a sliding door on our left, as well as the door onto my right.
So we look after all sorts of patients in this clinic, and I think we've nailed it really in terms of it being very professional looking, not too intimidating for youngsters or people who are maybe not having cosmetic procedures, but also very elegant and easy on the eye for patients who rightly expect a really slick looking clinic. So I think we did well.
With the consulting rooms, we did a beautiful curved design on the desks. That way the patients and specialists had a really nice conversational area. We also did some acoustic paneling on the wall with some nice feature lighting to really enhance the space.
The whole team loved being here. When you work in an attractive environment that's new, that's fresh, that's a huge bonus for everyone, whether you're a clinician or a receptionist. Also working in a clinic space that is sort of custom designed for how we work mean that everyone's experience in terms of working here is just so much better. I would definitely recommend Perfect Practice for anyone looking at developing or redeveloping a clinic.